Awesome. That's great. Hey guys. Hey Mr. Foster. So off we go. Just recording now for YouTube. So anybody who misses the video or you started off late, here you go. You can see this on YouTube. Okay, English with Vikki. Hello Alina. Hey, happy Friday. Do you like my starfish? I'm experimenting with logos. And I like this guy. But I don't know if the wave is too much. But I feel like it's cool. If you guys have any idea for a logo, you can tell me. You can send me a message. I don't know why, I just like, I was playing around on ChatGPT and I like the starfish. So yesterday, we were looking at gerunds and infinitives, okay? We saw, hello Mr. Foster. I like that badger doing tricks. Oh, do you think it's a badger? I don't know, is it a badger? Hello Cassia, my day is really good, thanks. I met one of my neighbors. She's not here all the time. She lives in Ireland and she comes here every couple of months. So we met today for coffee. So that was really nice. You like the starfish, Alina? Yeah, I like him too. I like him. I think I might go with the starfish. Yeah, I love starfish. So I might go with that. Okay, so yesterday we saw the verb with to infinitive, verb plus object plus to infinitive, verb plus object and infinitive without to, and we saw the start of gerunds, okay? If anybody missed that yesterday, now it's already on YouTube. I put it up today, okay? And this is what we saw yesterday, all the notes, they're all on YouTube, and we left it on the quiz, right? We were down here on question 7, I think we did. Maybe I'll just review question 7 again. So it was, the regulations don't allow employees confidential information outside the company. And you guys got it, it was D, wasn't it? It was to share. It was, the regulations don't allow employees to share. Because after allow, we need to put to infinitive. Isn't that right, guys? That's right, we got this one correct. Okay, so we're going to finish this quiz and then we're going to move on to the next step of gerunds and infinitives, which is a bit more advanced. It's when you have two options, but there's a difference in meaning. So we're going to check that today. For example, remember. So sometimes we can say, I remember closing the window, or remember to close the window. So you can put the gerund or you can put to infinitive, but it means something different, right? So we're going to check that today. Okay, so just to finish up these exercises from yesterday, the screen is not centered, is it? Now, is that better? I think that's better, right? Nope. Oh my god. Is that better now? Yes? Okay, cool, awesome. Thank you. I can't say your name because you have these beautiful images, but I can see you there, blue star. Now it's much more centered. Awesome, thanks Mr. Foster. Okay, so I'd rather the issue privately than discuss it during the meeting. So discussing, discussed, discuss, or to discuss with I'd rather. Cassia is ready to go today. She's ready to go. What can I call you? This blue cloud, maybe? How to pronounce everything? Hello, Lev. Lev, I normally say everything. I don't know how you pronounce it. For me, it's everything. I don't know if that's good or bad. Everything? Everything. I normally say everything. Good job, Hema. Good job. Guys, you all got it. Blue star, Cassia, Mr. Foster, you got it. Yeah, discuss. Okay, I'd rather discuss. We studied this 2 days ago or 3 days ago. I'd rather, and we put infinitive. I'd rather discuss this issue privately. I'd rather discuss this issue privately than discuss it during the meeting. Super. So it's discuss after would rather. It's followed by bare infinitive. Okay, number 9. Let me move this down a little bit. Now, the researchers considered the trial until more evidence became available. The researchers considered the trial until more research became available. So we need to know what goes after consider. Zul got it. Alina, you got it. Well done. It's gerund, postponing. Brilliant. Well done. The researchers considered postponing the trial until more evidence became available. Awesome, Cassia. Well done. Good job, Hema. Guys, pop quiz. What's the phrasal verb for postpone? Who can tell me? You can be the superstar for today. Hi, and I'm not showing all the screen. Oh dear. It should be like this. What's the phrasal verb for postpone? Yeah, good job, Mr. Foster. Good job, Cassia. Well done. Hello, Sunzi. It's to put off. Excellent, guys. Brilliant. Put off. Super. Like procrastinate, yeah. But you can't say procrastinate the meeting, right, Can? You can just say I'm procrastinating. Brilliant. Postponing. So after consider, we must put the gerund. Super. Okay, make sure you guys can see all of this now. Yeah. So the manager made the entire team the report from the beginning. The manager made the entire team the report from the beginning. So this is, yeah, I can't say it. I'll say the answer. To like obligate someone. To force someone. So the manager made the entire team the report from the beginning. Zul, you got it. Kiwi, you got it, Kiwi. Well done. Cassia, awesome. Sunzi, well done. Mr. Foster got it. Hello, Irina. Hey. Good job, Khan. Well done. The manager made the entire team rewrite the report from the beginning. So I almost said before, you make someone do something. Okay? Yeah, like he made me do it. Lol, B. Yeah, Temet B. Good job. So you make someone do something, like you obligate someone to do something or you force someone to do something. Yeah, he made me do it. There's something made me do it, but I can't remember who said that. Why not A? Hello, Anna. The manager made the entire team. Yeah, no. After make, Anna, you have to use infinitive, right? So, for example, the teacher made the students do extra homework. Yeah. When you obligate someone, you must use infinitive. Okay, Anna? Next one, rewrite. So yeah, it's make plus object and the bare infinitive. That's the rule. She made me cry. Oh no. Very good. She made me cry. Oh no. Yeah, that's a really good example. She made me cry. Brilliant. Okay. 11. She refused responsibility for the financial losses. She refused responsibility for the financial losses. So we have accepting, accepted, accept, and to accept. Okay, she refused responsibility for the financial losses. Kiwi, you got it. Learning English, you got it. Cassia, you got it. Well done. Teka, good job. Kati, good job. Hema, you're half right. Mr. Foster. Irena. Oh, Iran, 65, almost, yeah. Kati, you got it. Well done. Ha ha ha. Good job. Well done. Iran, you got it. Bartek, you got it. Joyce, you got it. Cora, MC, you got it. Well done, guys. Good job. To accept. She refused to accept responsibility for the financial losses. So we refuse to accept something. Super. Irena, good job. Well done. Okay? To accept. So refuse takes to with infinitive. Next one. Let's move this down to the next page so you guys can see. Okay. My parents never let me up after midnight during the school week. My parents never let me My parents never let me. Cora, Sunzi, Irina, well done. Cassia, Hema, good job. Kiwi, Bartek, Mr. Foster, brilliant, well done guys. Yeah, my parents never let me stay up after midnight during the school week. Excellent, well done. Can, bare infinitive, exactly. Yeah. Mars, you got it. Gainley, good job, well done. Yeah. Okay, stay. So with let, we must use an object and we must use the bare infinitive. That's the rule. Okay. Number 13, I think there's 15 of these I did it yesterday. Now, the screen again, I need to change a little. Maybe I should make it a little bit smaller, guys, should I? Let's try this. I think that's better, no? I hope. Is that okay? Okay. I hope that's okay. Let me know if that's alright now. The consultant recommended a more sustainable recruitment strategy. So we have adopting, adopt, adopted, and to adopt. Brilliant. Irina, good job. Sunzi, Cora, good job. Cassia, Bartek, Anna, well done. Now Anna, no, sorry. It's adopting. It's a. Adopting. Hema, good job. Mr. Foster, you got it. The consultant recommended adopting. After recommend, we must put gerund. A, good job, Can. That's it. The consultant recommended adopting a more sustainable recruitment strategy. Hello, Lisbeth. Yeah, Lisbeth, we studied this yesterday. If you want, you can look at the YouTube video. It is English with Vikki. We looked at the video yesterday. I uploaded it today. So the rule is, what we're learning, after different verbs, you have to follow a specific rule. And the rule is simply, Lisbeth, after recommend, you must put ing. Always when you say recommend, say I recommend going, I recommend trying, I recommend traveling to, I recommend finding. After recommend, if you put another verb, it must be with ing. That's the rule, Lisbeth. That's why. Do you understand? I hope that's clear. Okay. Like suggest, kind of like suggest. But suggest is a bit different, Irina, because suggest actually has 3 options. Because you can say, I suggest you take. I suggest you take the bus. Oh my god. Or I suggest taking the bus. Suggest is a little bit irregular. Screen is still cut off. I mean, we can't read the whole sentence. Oh my god, Emma, thanks for telling me. Let's try this one more time. 1 sec. Or, hang on, I have another idea. Hang on, look, if I do this, Meme would be really proud of me now. And if I do that. Now, how's that? I'm giving away the answer to my next question. How's that now? Is that better? Maybe. Yeah? Okay. It's okay now. Hello, Gerda! Hello! We did it? Totally better? Awesome. Oh, that's great. Okay. Cool. Hello, Ruben. Yeah, I know as well, like some guys are on you're on your mobile phones. I think a lot of people are on your mobile phone. Mr. Foster said as well yesterday that on the desktop it's easier to see. But I know that not everybody has their desktop computer all the time with them, so yeah. Okay, we did this one and we did this one, just did this one. And so after recommend, Lisbeth, you must just put gerund. We just have to learn that. Okay, hey Guerrera. Yeah, awesome. Okay, number 14. So the supervisor reminded us every reference before submitting the dissertation. Dissertation is like TFM or TFG in Espanol, right? It's like what you do at the end of university, like a final project. The supervisor reminded us every reference before submitting the dissertation. Let me see. Cassia, you got it. Maria, you got it. Hema, Sunzi, you got it. Brilliant, Mr. Foster, good job. Maria, hello Maria, you got it. Christian, yeah. Maria Gracia, well done. Well done. Jesus Garcia, good job. Can I say remind of? The supervisor reminded us of. No, not in this sentence. But remind of does exist, Bartek. But it would be, for example, you remind me of my grandmother. If somebody is similar in some way, personality or physically, to your grandmother, you can say, you remind me of your grandmother. Or you can say, this photo reminds me of my friend. But it's a different context. Do you understand, Bartek? Irina, you got it, yeah. Manu, well done. Hey Dean, long time no see. The consultant recommended that a more sustainable recruitment strategy be adopted. This is correct, good job. Well done, it's correct, this sentence. Yeah, good job. The consultant recommended that a more, but then you're not using a verb after recommend, but it's totally correct. The consultant recommended that a more sustainable recruitment strategy be adopted. Awesome, well done. Carrera, if it's a bachelor's degree, TFE, yeah, TFM for master's, exactly, yeah, and that's you do your dissertation. That's what you do in English. Anyway, so the answer is to check. You're welcome, Bartek, no problem. But remember me to do my homework. No. It would be remind me, Hema. Remind me to do your homework. Does everybody know the difference between remind and remember? Because I've got a list of TikTok videos, so maybe it would be good for you guys to do a video with remind and remember, no? So you can save this one, because I think this is something that everybody always forgets, the difference between write and remember. Okay, I will deal with that. Maybe not today, but it's on the list now to try to do this. D, good guys, good job guys. Lomax, well done. Good job. SCG, Florin, good job, well done. Super. Someone must remind you, exactly, Sunzi. You need to be reminded for something outside of you. Something must provoke you to remember. But remembering happens just within your head. Cassia and I remember doing homework when I was at school a long time ago. Yeah. And yeah, we're going to check this one at the end of today's class. Okay? You remember something yourself. Exactly, Sunday. Z, you got it. D, yes, SCGD is correct. Well done. Reminded, passive, right? Remember only me. Maybe, yes. Hema, that's kind of a good way to look at it, yeah. You're not actually doing something and suddenly something outside of you reminds you. Could be, yeah. Okay, so remind plus object plus to infinitive. 15. The assistant helped me, the presentation before the conference. Guerrera, if you start laughing in the chat, I hope that never mind. The assistant helped me, the presentation before the conference. Preparing, prepare, prepared, to preparing. Yeah, help me prepare. Hello, Luna. Do you offer online lessons for children who are still learning? I'm from Peru. Thank you. Yes, Luna, you can send me a message in my direct messages, okay? Send me a message or send me a WhatsApp. You can get my WhatsApp number on my website. Okay? Good job, guys. Mr. Foster, you got it. S, you got it. Julia, well done. Cassia, good job. Don't worry. I'm not sure if, okay. Yeah, it's B. Good job. Or let. Make, let. Irina, what are you asking me there? You mentioned make and let. Christian Dior. There can be to prepare or not? The assistant helps me to prepare the presentation before the conference. Yes, they can. Because why? We checked this yesterday, but maybe it's worth reviewing this. Look. Now, look at this, Bartek. One exception is help, which can be followed by either form. So Bartek, you are correct. She helped me carry the boxes. She helped me to carry the boxes. Both are correct. Okay? Yeah. So help is an exception. Okay? Bartek is totally correct in this. Issues now. Guys, what question were we on? She refused. We've done this. We were on 15, was it? Dissertation, we spoke about. Yeah, this one, okay, is true. Bartek is absolutely right, right? It could be, yeah, that's why I didn't put in here, thank you Alina, thank you Kasia, that's why I didn't put in here to prepare as an option, but Bartek, you are correct. It could also be to prepare, okay? You are totally right. Help is an exception. Mr. Foster, I get help taking with you. Good job. Well done. That's it, Mr. Foster. Yeah, exactly. Well done. Really good, Bartek. Good question. So, Bartek it's correct, guys. It could be prepare or to prepare because help is an exception. Okay? It's a verb that can take two options. It could take infinitive without to or just with to. So, remembered well. You remembered well. Good job. You remembered well. Yeah, you did. Okay? So, after help, both prepare and to prepare are possible. Since to prepare isn't offered, prepare is the only correct answer. So that's why. Okay? I can't help is always with ing. It depends what you want to say. I think this, look. Because look, I can't help has two meanings. Meaning one, I can't help you to do your homework today because I have to take your sister to the dentist, for example. So in this case, it's going to be help plus object plus to plus infinitive, right? But this one, I can't help biting my nails when I'm nervous. In this case, with I can't help, it takes ing. So if it's like I can't help you, as in, hello Antonio Roque. If I can't help you to do something, you use to infinitive. If you can't stop yourself from doing something, it's ing. But that's a really, really good question. It's a different meaning, exactly. Antonio, awesome! From Portugal, that's really cool. Which part of Portugal? I can't stand doing something also. Yeah, I can't stand doing something, exactly. I can't stand. That's really interesting because look, I can't stand it when my neighbors make noise at night. Mira, I can't stand it. This is getting a bit deep now, guys. Look, you would use infinitive, but I can't stand listening to people talk about politics, you could say. In this case, it would be with ing. So, can't stand it when it's an object and somebody else is doing it. And in this case, when you're receiving information about something. I can't avoid, but I can't avoid always with ing, exactly. I can't avoid seeing him forever. Exactly, it would be. You could never say I can't avoid to. Gosh, this is this is a tough one, guys. I didn't prepare anything so hard today, but yeah, this is really, really good. It's some really, really good stuff here. Do you want me to put this in the chat? Will it fit? Let me see. No, it's too much information. The chat won't let me print it. You can take a screenshot if you want. This is really valuable, I think, guys. This part here, I'm going to put it in pink so that I'll come back to this. It's got some good information there. Let me see. I can't help noticing. Gerda, I can't help noticing when you reveal the answers. Yes, I realise. You've got eyes like a hawk. Okay? I can't help plus ing, or I can't help but bare infinitive. Yeah. I can't help ing, I can't help but. Yeah, I can't help but. Exactly. Oh my god, we've gone down a rabbit hole here. I can't help but plus bare infinitive. I can't help but. Yeah. Excellent. Oh my god, guys. Can't help, can't avoid, can't handle is another one. I can't handle it when he, yeah. I can't handle, with ing, I can't handle, handle must be ing. I can't handle, I think it has to be, no, it depends if you put an object or not. If you put an object or not. Really valid questions. Too many valid questions, honestly. Really, really good. Preparing must be the right answer. Yeah, I love how patient you are with our not such clear comments and questions. Hema, no, it's okay. The questions are excellent, Hema. So it makes me, and you guys obviously speak English really well. So many people mention that. They say, oh my god, these students have really good English. So for me, it's also exciting, you know. I can't stand doing something also. Very good. Yeah. Coimbra, Antonio. That's awesome. Central Portugal. Okay, it's hot there now, Antonio, isn't it? I hate it, Irina. I mean, it's a bit tricky. I meant I can't help not avoid. Yeah, okay. So you meant this one, Guerrera, no? You meant this one, no? I think. Help, what we can help, okay? In other words, I translate, I can't help plus ing, no puedo evitar. Yeah, I can't help. Yeah, no puedo parar. Where are you based? Andrea, where are you based? Andrea, I'm based in Spain. Bartek, how often do you stream? I'm trying to stream a little bit every day, Bartek. Thank you, Irina. Awesome, yeah. I can't help. A lot of like love songs, no, I can't help thinking about my lost love or whatever. Okay, that's the end of those. Right, now we're on to topic 3 and 4 for today. So this is a little bit more difficult than what we did yesterday. If you didn't see the class yesterday, guys, it's on YouTube now. I put it up today. Okay, you're welcome, Guerrera. No problem, really good questions. So it's really good questions. Okay, so part 1, we're going to see verbs followed by both. So these are cool because you can't really make a mistake, okay? So we're going to check some verbs that can be either gerund or the infinitive, and look, doesn't change the meaning, doesn't matter. You can put gerund or you could put infinitive and doesn't matter, okay? The problem area is this. This is the problem, and this is the one that often comes up in exams. If you're doing a Cambridge exam or something, this is the thing that they test. This is the thing that they test, right? So this is verbs. Okay, you can follow a gerund or infinitive, but it changes the meaning, like what we were just seeing now, okay? But those ones were even more advanced than the ones I prepared for today. So, topic 3, verbs followed by the gerund or to infinitive with no difference in meaning. So far we've seen that some verbs are followed by to infinitive, while others are followed by gerund. And we have also seen some that take the bare infinitive. Don't forget some strange exceptions like, look forward to and help. Okay? And I should add more here. Can't help, etc. Right? However, there is a group of verbs that can be followed by either form. I'll put this together in case you guys want to take a pic of these. So, however, there are another group of verbs that can be followed by either form. So awesome, with little or no difference in meaning. Hello, Martial. For example, if I say it began to rain or it began raining, it's fine. Okay? It began to rain or it began raining, da igual. It's same. Both sentences are correct and mean exactly the same thing. It began to rain, it began raining, no problem. The choice now, very important, I think this is worth mentioning. The choice is usually a matter of personal preference rather than grammar. Hema, she started to stream, she started streaming. Yeah, it's fine, both are fine. She started to stream, she started streaming. She has started to stream, she has started streaming. Yeah, they're fine. Okay, now, just a quick note there, guys. This is a kind of a pet peeve of mine, personal preference. I think there are so many ways to say things in English and in other languages, but I'm an English teacher. And you know, the people speak English in South Africa, Canada, Ireland, England, Malta, Australia, New Zealand, North America. Many times, different things are correct. It's a question of you. You need to know your personality and how you want to express yourself. So some people say, oh, this is correct, or this is more correct, or this is... I think whatever makes you feel good. Hello, Rezi. You're not too late now. We just were reviewing stuff we saw yesterday. This is the new stuff now. Oh my god. Okay. So, yeah. The choice is personal preference. Okay. If you guys want to take a photo or a screenshot, they're there. Maybe I can put them... I don't know if I can put them in the... Guerrero, you make me nervous when you start laughing like this. Am I showing something on the screen that I shouldn't be showing? Or what? Hello, Madalena. What about she loves to do her homework? She loves doing... Yes, it's good. She loves to do her homework. She loves doing her homework is perfect. Yeah, perfect. All good? Okay. So, all of these, you can put to do or doing, and they're fine. Hi, Jaime. Jaime or Jimmy? So, compare. She started to laugh. She started laughing. Nice to see you too, Jim. We continue to discuss the proposal. We continue discussing the proposal. No problem. What about stop? Stop is coming up now, Irina. It's an exception. If it has a difference in meaning. Okay? Hello, Nicole. You're welcome. Welcome to the community. So, now, I like to read before bed. Let's look at this one. I like reading before bed. So all of these are grammatically correct. Now, I found this for any of you people who are like grammar freaks like me, okay? I did find something that I thought was curious, but please don't become obsessed because generally, like, it's not important, okay? And if you speak to any native, they're probably not going to know what the difference is. But this is true, a little bit, okay? Some grammar books mention tiny differences in emphasis. It's Google Docs or Fileverse Docs. Okay. Please don't hack into my computer or anything. Okay. So, I hate all that stuff with preferences. Like, prefer, would rather, would prefer. Sorry, the software. Okay. I'm using Google Docs. Please don't hack into my computer. So, for example, some speakers feel that like doing describes a general habit, while like to do describes something they think is good or appropriate, right? So this is just for people who are really, really obsessed with this kind of thing, like me, okay? If you're super curious, you can write this down. I don't know why, I can't copy very much in the chat. Madalena, you agree with this? Yeah? So, there you go. Out of curiosity, I highly like to read, I high-key, like to read before bed. Is there any difference without high-key? What's high-key? I don't get it now. I don't, high-key? Grammar freaks, I love that. Yeah, I just constantly go down rabbit holes with grammar, okay? So, small difference, right? Look, if you say, yes, I feel that when you add ing, it's more of a habit. Yeah, okay, you feel, so Marina, you concur with this. Okay, so I like reading before bed. It's my general habit. I like reading before bed. I like drinking some tea before bed. I like doing some yoga before bed. Okay, so like, yeah, habits that you do. But I like to read before bed because it helps me relax. So I think this is a good thing to do, or I think this is appropriate for the situation. So I like to go for a walk when I wake up in the morning. I don't like to look at my phone for the first 30 minutes of waking up, you know. Okay, I hope you guys understand that. You got it? Nicole, what about used to? What about used to? What times do you usually go live? Madalena, woo! Our live times are totally random. We have a WhatsApp group. If you want to be in the WhatsApp group, you can join our WhatsApp group, and I announce on the WhatsApp group when I'm going live. Like, I try to do it at 4, but it depends on the day. It depends on the day. Today's a bit later. And I tried not to start later than 8. So usually I'm going to start sometime between 4 and 7, or 4:30 and 7. The schedule is fluid. Yeah, it is. The schedule is fluid. I'm trying to tighten it up. It's better than it was when I started, eh? Nicole, used to is always followed by ing. Not always, Nicole. It depends which used to you're using. It depends, because you have used to for the past. For example, I used to play football when I was a kid. I used to play. Or you have, I am used to driving on the right hand side of the road. So it depends which used to you're referring to. Yeah, Guerrero, you're right. It's a surprise. The hour is a surprise for me as much as it is for you. Okay, and also it's true, guys, that I do prepare all the notes. So when I have an idea in my head, I would like to teach this today. And I think, okay, I will prepare in 30 minutes. And no, maybe I'm 90 minutes preparing, you know, before I feel comfortable to go live. Jim, I used to play football or play. I used to play, Jim, because the ed is with used. So used is already in the past. I used to, so it play. Used to play with infinitive if it's something from the past. No problem, Nicole. Okay. So, however, in everyday English, the difference is usually so small that native speakers use both forms naturally. Okay? So, like, don't worry about it too much, unless you're a grammar freak. Right? So, for Cambridge exams, you should remember that these verbs normally accept both the gerund and to infinitive. Unless the exam is specifically testing a subtle difference in meaning, either form is usually acceptable. However, this first group is almost never tested because both answers are usually acceptable. Okay, so this list is not something you really need to worry about for your exam. Okay, the important thing is to recognize that not every verb forces you to choose one pattern. Some verbs are genuinely flexible, and this flexibility is part of natural idiomatic English. Okay? So that's those. And now, this is the good stuff. Okay? topic 4, the last topic for today and the most important, especially if you're an advanced learner. This is verbs followed by the gerund or to infinitive, with a different meaning. So this is where we're going to see stop, okay, for example. So there is a difference in meaning, and also with remember, see, okay. So I can use one or the other, but it means something different. Yeah, Irina, that's it. It's coming up now. So here's the list. Oh goodness, there's one more I'm missing. See. So here comes the catch. The following verbs are much more important because this is what Cambridge usually tests. I recommend spending much longer studying these. Okay? So we have remember, forgot, regret, stop that you mentioned, try, mean, go on, and see. If you want to take a screenshot, and I'm going to put it in the chat as well. There you go. Okay? Get it out. Food for thought. Yes, it's food for thought. Christian Dior, stop to do something and stop doing something. Yes, Christian, exactly. Remember, forget. Oh yeah, that was me. I'm reading my own comments. Okay, so this second group appears in use of English constantly because choosing the wrong form changes the meaning of the sentence completely. So, some verbs can be followed by either gerund, ing, or to infinitive. However, unlike the verbs we have just studied, the choice changes the meaning of the sentence. This is one of the most commonly tested grammar areas in Cambridge exams because choosing the wrong form can completely change what the speaker wants to say. Now, let's look at the most important verbs one by one. Okay? The first one is remember. Remember. So, this is remember plus to infinitive. For example, remember to lock the door. So this is when you're telling someone, oh my god, I need to turn off the air conditioning because it's like an ice box in here right now. Remember to lock the door. This is when you're telling someone, don't forget to do something. Okay, remember to lock the door, remember to turn on the alarm, remember to take your sandwich, remember to post that letter, remember to tell your teacher. All of this is remember to with infinitive. So this means don't forget to do something. The action happens after remembering. Okay, so that's that one. That's the first thing here for remember. It's this one. And now the next one is remember plus gerund. So I remember locking the door. I remember locking the door. This means you have a memory of doing something. The action happened before remembering. Okay? Remember to take a pill. Yeah, that would be the first one. Like, don't forget. I don't remember if I did it. I don't remember if I did it. Yeah, Irina, very good. I don't remember if that would be different. I don't remember closing the door. I don't remember closing the door. Look, I don't remember closing the door. But it's different to like, I don't remember if I closed the door. I don't want to confuse you now, but if it's remember and then the verb is right after, it must be ing. If it's one of your memories, right? If it's one of your memories, like it could be, I remember playing in our garden when I was a kid, for example. Hello, Selza. How's it going? One's for an action in the future and the other is for an action in the past, right? Yeah, kind of. That's a good way. Like, remember to lock the door. Look, this is future. But it could be also present. This could be also present, eh? Because it could be remember to lock the door as in like now. Remember to lock the door, you know? And then the past, I remember locking, yeah, that would be the past. I remember locking the door, I remember playing, I remember taking, I remember thinking, yeah. Brilliant. I remember eating tons of sugar during childhood. Yeah, Nicole? Yeah? Okay. one is forget. So she forgot to send the email, meaning she didn't send it because she forgot. Selza, you like learning English, that's brilliant. I remember helping you with your Spanish homework 3 months ago. Good job, Christian, that's it. You got it. I remember helping you with your Spanish homework 3 months ago. Yeah, brilliant. Yes, but you'll lock it after I tell you to. Yeah, Medina, it's true. It's true. Yeah, it's true. You're right. Okay, is it possible I remember to close the door? No. In the past? No. Oh, but if you're telling, no, if you remember to close the door, but I remember to close the door? No. Martial? I remember to close it. No, I remember in the past you're talking about. You'd have to say, I remember closing the door. In present, I remember to close the door. If you say, I always remember to close the door, then you could say it. Yes, in present. I always remember to close the door. Yes, you could. She never forgets to close the door. You could say, look, I always remember to close the door. She never forgets to close the door. You could say, yeah. In general, yeah. Okay. Forget. So she forgot to send the email, so she didn't send it because she forgot. Martial, it's better to say, I remember closing the door. They're different, Martial. They're different situations. And also with never or always. It's different situations, you see. If you say, I remember locking the door, this is definitely in the past. Yesterday. So like, I remember locking the door when I left for my holidays, for example. That would be the past. Or remember to close the door, like, and instruction, or remember closing the door. Remember to close the door, like an instruction, or yeah, remember to close the door like an instruction. Like, don't forget, remember to close the door like an instruction, or I remember closing the door personally. Yeah, but he couldn't. Hello, George Sand. But he couldn't find the keys from the door. Is it possible to take your WhatsApp? Tell them my WhatsApp number is in my bio in TikTok. You can check my website, and there's a button that says contact me or something. You can get it. If I tell my son, if you tell your son, Hema, you would say, let me scroll up again, remember to close the door. When you leave, hey, remember to close the door. I mean, don't forget to close the door. Yeah, if you tell your son. Okay. It's okay, George Sand. No problem. Okay. An alarm. What type? You have a telephone alarm, is it? Alright, so forget, and then forget with ing. I'll never forget meeting her. I'll never forget meeting her. So this is the action happened and the speaker remembers the experience. Okay, the action happened and the speaker remembers the experience. So when you forget to do something versus when the action happened and you remember the experience. George Sand, where are you? That there's a rocket alarm. Fix that alarm. Where aren't you in Romania? You're Ukraine. Sugar. Are you? Is everything okay? Well, is everything okay? Are you? There was an alarm. Jeez. Guys, I can't remember. That must be freaking terrifying. Everything's okay. Yeah, that must be really freaking scary. Like, But sometimes rocket strikes. Can't believe it's going on for so long, guys. Hello to Thailand. We can't read your name now because it's in Thai, but a big hello to you. What part of Thailand are you in? I was there 2 years ago. So cool. Now you have two. Stay safe. Yeah, totally. Hello, Valeria. Jim, you're watching from Peru. That's so cool. Hey, Davey. Okay, next one is regret, right? So we regret to inform you that your application has been unsuccessful. Okay. Irina, you're in Russia. Guys, it's really hard, isn't it? I forgot to tell you. Marcia, sweet, thank you. Hello, Rita. Hey. And can you hear rockets, Irina, as well? Because I don't know where you guys are. Russia is so big and Ukraine is also so big. Like, I'm from Ireland. Ireland is such a small country. We can't really do much. You can hear them as well. Really crazy. I forgot telling you is giving me neural cramps. Hello, Chloe. That's cool. Okay. I regret going to the party. Yeah, I think we've all had this experience when we regret going to the party. I'm going to write that down actually. Look, I regret going to the party. Yeah. I think we have a lot of those things. No? I regret having one too many. I regret having that last shot of tequila. We regret to inform you. Yeah. This one is almost exclusively informal announcements or letters. Okay, so don't worry about that too much. It means I'm sorry to say. This comes up in our quiz now later. It means I'm sorry to say. I regret studying my degree. Yeah. I don't know if you're saying that because that's my regret, or if you also regret your degree. I regret eating a lot. Yeah, Mosey. I regret eating so much. Yeah. I regret eating so much. Brilliant. Oh no, Pedro Sanchez. Oh no. It's hard. Guys, you voted for him. You guys voted for him. Okay? I can't vote in those elections. I can only vote in the local elections. You guys voted for Pedro Sanchez. So, like, we did not. Oh, I regret that I didn't meet you earlier. That's so cute, Irina. I regret that I didn't meet you earlier. It's a really good one. Hello, Rezi. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, Pedro. Well, okay. So you got these ones. Remember this one. This one is like kind of a freaky one. Okay, for any of you grammar freaks. Mr. Foster, you like this one. I know. We regret to inform you that your application has been unsuccessful. This is used most exclusively in formal announcements or letters. Okay, announcements, formal announcements. Now, so Irina, this is for you. Look, stop. Okay. You guys, I regret wasting my time on other channel. Mercy. Martina. And once again, it seems that these actions would happen in the past. So we use the gerund. Let me see, Madalena. Let me check. Yeah. That's it. Madalena, I like your sound here. Look, okay. Happening in the past. I haven't heard this trick before. So we'll say, look, could be a trick. The past seems to... I'm going to check this to take the gerund. That's interesting, and I have never come across it before. So I'm going to check this. I haven't read that in a book before, and I've read a lot of books, so I'm going to check that because I think it's a good point. Good job for spotting it. Okay, I'm going to check it up. Hema, may I ask, where are you from? I'm from Ireland. I also regret that we didn't meet you earlier. Guys, that's so sweet. I regret that I didn't start this earlier too, but I didn't know how to really. You know what I mean? Regret never used for present or future. That's a good point, Martial. Hello, Felipe. Martial, regret never used for the future. Yeah, I regret not booking my flights, exactly, not used for the future. Stop to elapse and stopping permanent. Could be, Felipe. That's what I'm thinking. It may actually be a trick to teach the kids easier. Yeah, Madalena, it could be. Because I haven't heard it, but we're going to investigate this because it looks like it could be really easy. Really good. I love these tricks. Mr. Foster? Oh, this is... I regret meeting my ex-girlfriend. Oh no. Elglo, I think we all have a couple of those stories, that we regret meeting some of our exes. This is life. You live and you learn, right? Okay. So, yeah, you live and you learn. You think so, Greta? Yeah, this is... God, if I could speak to myself 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Anyway, okay, stop. So, stop plus gerund. He stopped smoking. He quit a habit, okay? But you can also say, like, stop annoying me. Stop annoying me. You know? Or you could say, for example, you could say, stop dating him. You know? Like, all of you stop dating him. So, it's like, stop to plus infinitive. Let me see. Yeah, it's to stop doing something. Telling somebody to stop doing something. Stop to plus infinitive. He stopped to smoke, right? So this means he stopped doing something else in order to smoke, right? So like he was driving, he stopped the car in order to smoke. You guys shouldn't regret meeting someone. Every experience makes you stronger and gives you wisdom. That's really wise, Hema. It's a really good point. Yeah. I agree with Guerrera. The theory is beautiful, the experience is not. Yeah, I wish, maybe, I think with some good advice we could make better choices and avoid a lot of heartache. Stop saying that. Very good. Mashri, good job. Stop saying that. Stop raining. We all regret something. Yeah, we do, Resi. We all regret something. Interrupting one activity in order to do something different. That's it, Mr. Foster. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Guys, can we think of some more examples here? So you could say, she stopped the meeting to take an important phone call. For example, I stopped to pick it up. So I dropped my phone. No, I've got a better idea. I saw a coin on the road and I stopped to pick it up. They say it's good luck. No? I always do this. Stop following me! Yes, stop following me. This one will be up here. Stop following me. Very good, good one. Let me see. Pedro Sanchez, stop robbing my money, hombre. Que yo soy autónoma. So, yeah. When I yelled, he stopped. That's a good one. When I yelled, he stopped. Yeah. He decided to stop drinking after his wife passed away. He decided to stop drinking. Yeah, that would be the first one as well. He decided to stop drinking. Yeah, decided to. But this would be different. That would be a noun. In this case, it would be decided to stop. So it would be actually what we'd be working with here is this. And then that would be a noun. He decided to stop. No, that would be the oh no, it would be a double gerund. He decided to stop drinking when his wife passed away. We have a double one there. That's a really good example. Stop being late every morning. That's a really good one. Stop arriving late every morning. Yeah. Stop being late. Yeah, you could say being late every morning. That's a really good one too. I like it. Yeah. Let me just catch up here now. Following or chasing. They're both different. Following and chasing are different. He stopped the conversation to say something important. Very good, Madalena. Yeah, he stopped the conversation to say something important. He stopped the conversation. I like that one. That would be down here. he stopped the conversation to say something important. Brilliant. Well done. Stop in the name of love. Yes. Okay. Good job. Stop chasing me. I'm tired of running. Okay. Stop chasing. Chasing me. I'm tired of. I haven't forgotten this grade. I'm getting to. I'm only. The comments are. Yes, y habla español. El glow. Yeah. Okay. Stop drinking tea. But why would you stop drinking tea, Selza? Tea is good. Stop in the name of love. I like that one. But we don't have another verb. I should stop eating so much chocolate. I've been in this place, Irina. I've been there. It's possible, okay? Get some cacao powder, 0 fat, and I make like a hot chocolate with only water and cacao, and it helps me to cope with the chocolate. And then I don't buy the chocolate, because if it's in my house I will eat it all. Can you explain what is infinitive? Infinitive is when you have the verb with no ing. Okay? Now, Guerrera, I'm thinking Guerrera's question is, what's the difference between chasing and running? Guerrera, chase is like perseguir, and follow is seguir. So normally when you're chasing someone, you're running, and they're running as fast as they can. Like kids play, do you say pia pia, I think? In that game, they're chasing. Whereas following could be a spy, or a detective, or a stalker. They're following you slowly, you know? Do you get the difference? That's such a good tip for chocolate cravings. Yeah, it helped me so much. That one. Hidden play. What if I say I stopped? Yeah, I stopped to talk to her. That's a really good one. That would be down here. Look, I stopped to talk to her. Correct. Well done. Yes. So chasing happens in a physical dimension. I mean, it doesn't have to be in a physical type dimension. You could chase someone in your dreams. You could chase Pedro Sanchez in your dreams. The people of Valencia chased Pedro Sanchez out of what was the name of the town? I can't remember the name of the city. They chased Pedro Sanchez out of the place. I shouldn't say things like that. Okay. Yeah. I'm learning so much here and having so much fun. Oh. Okay, Emma, that's cool. We'll see you tomorrow. Stop interrupting me. Yes, pretty good. While I stopped talking to her means a completely different thing. It does. I stopped talking to her would be I stopped talking to her. That would be up here. I stopped talking to her. That would be totally different. Totally different. Yeah. That's a really good point. He stopped his interview to underscore Carla's idea, to highlight Carla's idea. Perseguir, chase, yeah. Stop chasing, attract! Oh my goodness, yeah, that's a good one. Look, this one, for manifestation. I don't chase, I attract. I know this one. Of course, Hema. Hema, write me a DM and we can speak about it. Hema, I mean, following is more related to virtual dimension, like here on social media. I mean, I think a lot of the vocab from social media comes from like real life. I don't know what age you are, if you're as young as me, if you're like one of these Gen Z guys. But the old people, we used follow before social media. You can follow someone in a car, you know, like a spy or something. They may have an argument. They may have an argument. I stopped to call my boy before your exam. Oh yeah, okay. What belongs to me will simply find me. Guerrera, yeah, okay. What's for me will never pass me by. Hi Pancha, you're 32, Guerrera. And you follow. In English anyway, we use follow a lot. Yeah. Okay guys, cool. Next one is try, right? Try. So try with to infinitive. I tried to solve the problem. So this means the emphasis is on making an effort. Okay? Making an effort. That's okay, Pancha. Everybody here is practicing their English. So perhaps I succeed, perhaps I didn't. Perhaps I succeeded, perhaps I didn't, but I tried. I think it was Yoda said, don't try, do. Or there is no try, do. Or something like this. Anyway, when you make an effort to do something, it's to infinitive. And then try gerund is try restarting your computer. So the emphasis is on experimenting with a possible solution. The emphasis is on experimenting with a possible solution. Okay? It's typical to manifest. Yes, it is, totally. Yeah. Anybody practice manifestation? It's an interesting topic. So, try restarting your computer. Okay? If I say to you, I have a headache. I always have headaches, no? You could say, Vikki, try drinking more water, for example. Okay? Testing an approach, Mr. Foster, exactly. Testing an approach. Yeah. That's good. Good one. Next one is mean. So, mean plus gerund. Being a doctor means working long hours. Being a doctor means working long hours. Hyro, exactly. To see what happens. True. Good job. Masri, try to get there early. Very good. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Try to get there early. I like that. Try to get there early. That's a really good one. I like it. Madeleine, yes. But what is the difference between I tried to solve the problem and I tried solving the problem? Thank you, Pancha. Madalena, you're asking some really difficult questions, today. I tried to do my best. Yeah, I try to do my best. It's a good one, Irina. Okay, hang on. What is the difference between I tried to solve the problem, this is correct, and I tried solving the problem? I think the first one is correct. Because I tried solving the problem, no, it would be I tried solving the problem, and then you would say I tried restarting my computer to solve the problem. You know? However, it's a really good question. I'm going to check this one. I tried solving the problem. I think no. It would be I tried to solve the problem, look, by restarting my computer. So you would use the ing with the thing that you do to try to solve the problem. But I'm going to check it because I think it's a really good question. I'm pretty sure that this is it, but I'm going to double check. I think this is not correct. No, I'm sure. It sounds really good, but I tried solving the problem. No, you'd have to, even here it's coming up as, yeah, I tried solving the problem. I'm going to check it. But I think that grammatically it's not, even though I'm sure that people say it. That just came to my mind because I heard that one when I used to live in the UK. I'm going to check this. Solve a problem, you make an effort. Yeah. One is about experimenting and another a serious attempt, I think. I'm going to check that because it's a really good one. Okay, in order to solve the problem, you try doing something. Yeah, that's what I think it is, Christian. Keep solving the problem. Because you see, solve the problem, it's kind of like a state verb. I'm trying to solve the problem. No, I would say I'm trying to solve the problem. I'm trying to solve the problem, is what I would say. What are you, Vikki? What are you doing? I'm trying to solve the problem. I would never say I'm trying solving the problem. I would say I'm trying to solve the problem. You hardly going to experiment with solving problem. So I would say it's try to solve. Yeah, I think so. In the second case, the result is negative. Nailed it. You nailed it. Yeah, but it's a valid question because it does. Honestly, in my brain, the way you said it, like I tried solving the problem. It doesn't sound that bad, but in other forms, yes. I'm trying to answer. Yeah, look, I'm trying to answer these hard questions. You see, that's a good one. You can't say, I'm trying answering these questions. You would say, I'm trying to answer. And I couldn't say, I'm trying solving these questions, solving these problems. No, you'd have to say, I'm trying to solve these problems. But I tried solving the problem. But it's funny because I think there must be an exception here, because I tried solving the problem doesn't actually sound too bad. So it's a good point, but I think probably it's a grammar mistake that maybe people are using and it's just accepted. She tried to solve the problem herself after others failed. Sunzi, that's correct. I tried running. Hyro, I tried running for 1 hour just to check if I'm ready for the marathon. Perfect. Madalena, it may be the verb itself that makes it look correct or an exception. It could be, we're gonna check this because now I've tried a few different ones and it doesn't work. But in that particular example, I tried solving the problem. For some reason, it doesn't sound that wrong. Try plus gerund is like you are doing something that you think could work. Maybe Christian, maybe that's it. For 1 hour, yeah, for 1 hour higher, you got it. Awesome. Okay, cool. Mean. So being a doctor means working long hours. So being a doctor means working long hours. One thing involves another. Mean to plus infinitive. I meant to call you yesterday. So it's I intended to call you. A consequence. Okay. So yeah, one thing involves the other. One is a consequence. A good Georgetown is a good one. One thing. One thing is a consequence of the other. Exactly. That's it. And I meant to call you yesterday. I intended to call you yesterday. I wanted to call you yesterday, or it was my intention, but I didn't. So it's a bit different. Okay? I didn't mean to insult you. Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't mean to insult you. Very good, yeah. I didn't mean to insult you. Perfect. This is exactly what happened in my class a few months ago when we checked this topic. Yeah, Martial? And what was the solution? What was the conclusion in your class? You can let us know. I'll for sure check after and I'll make a TikTok on it. So everybody can see. A lot of questions, and we ended up understanding that people use both forms. You see, it's like what Meme said yesterday. Yesterday in class, we were studying had better. Look, you had better. You had better study, for example. And Meme asked me, Vikki, can I say you better? And I thought, oh my god, it doesn't sound bad, but I think it's wrong grammatically. So when I checked it, in America, it's true that they say you better. So in movies and series, but it's accepted like colloquially, but grammatically it's not actually correct. We should say you had better, but people use it when they're speaking. So again, then it depends. Are you using your English for work or are you using it for an exam? In an exam, we should say you had better, but then speaking on the street with people, it's okay to say you better. Without any grammar care. Yeah, so it depends on the circumstances, I guess. Okay, next one is go on. Go on. I think that's two more. So go on, right? Go on plus gerund. He went on talking for another hour. Means he continued doing the same thing. Go on with to infinitive. After introducing herself, he went on to explain the results of the research. So he did one thing and then moved on to another. Becoming an English teacher means learning new things all the time. Totally Christian. Becoming an English teacher means learning new things all the time. Yeah. So we could say, yeah, being a teacher means learning new things all the time or every day. Totally, absolutely. Which is probably one of my favorite things about the job, to be honest. Okay, so this is this one. So one is to continue doing the same thing. I should put this explanation underneath our new example. So to continue doing the same thing, right? He went on talking for an hour, or he did one thing and then moved on to do another. So he introduced himself and then he explained the results of his research. Mr. Foster, go on to starting a new activity after finishing previous one. That's it. Yeah, exactly. That's this one. Okay? And the last one for today is see. So it's with an object, both of them. We must put the object. So see plus object plus bare infinitive. I saw him cross the road. So this means I saw the complete action from the beginning to the end. So I saw him going from the start of the road, crossing the road and finishing over here. Okay? I saw him crossing the road. Yes, I saw him cross the road and I saw him crossing the road. This means I saw the action in progress, but not necessarily the whole event. So I looked and he was in the middle of the road at some point in the process, and then I looked away, so I saw just part of the process. Let's go, okay, on to the next example. Okay, cool. So compare, I saw her leave the building. So I witnessed the complete action. I saw her leaving the building. I saw her while she was in the process of leaving. Okay? So, exam tip, when you see remember, forget, regret, stop, try, mean, go on, or see, don't immediately think about grammar. First ask yourself, what does the speaker actually mean? Are they talking about a memory, an intention, an effort, an experiment, a habit, or the next stage of an action? Once you understand the meaning, choosing between the gerund and the to infinitive becomes much easier. So these verbs are tested regularly in Cambridge exams because they assess whether you understand meaning, not just grammar. I saw him writing the letter, but I don't know if he sent it. Hello, Elbow. Awesome. I saw him writing the letter, but I don't know if he sent it. Yes. Martial, can you go a little bit up to see when it says cross? Yeah. Here you go. This one, is it? Martial? I saw birds landing on a tree's branch. Yeah, very good. I saw birds landing. Yeah, on the branch of a tree, probably. On the branch of a tree. Brilliant. Okay. Oh, it says bare infinitive. Yeah, can you see? I saw him cross the road. Is that okay? Awesome. Super duper. Okay guys, 8:20. We'll do a couple of questions. Maybe we can't finish all of them, but we can do a little bit, right? So, sentence transformation. We'll do a few. Hello, Jairo. Vikki, how can we get access to this information? Yeah, the notes, is it? I should try to do something with that because now every day I have a lot of notes and many of you are asking me for the notes. I should put them somewhere. Let that with me. I'll work on it, okay? I'll figure out something. I saw them watch Betty La Fée, chapter 1. Yeah, okay. Last time I saw him cross the road. Last time I saw him, he was crossing the road. No? Elbow question. Bare infinitive is just infinitive and base form, right? Yeah, with no to. Elbow. With no to. So to infinitive would be to go. And bare infinitive is just go. Okay? He was cross. No. He was cross. No. Last time I saw him, he was crossing. He was crossing the road. Last time I saw him, he was crossing the road. Okay? So, number 1, right? Complete the second sentence using the word given. The meeting started and then the chairperson introduced the first speaker. Okay, George Sands, no problem. The meeting started and then the chairperson introduced the first speaker. We need to use went. So after opening the meeting, the chairperson, the first speaker. What do you guys think? These are a bit harder now than yesterday. Oh, Cassia. Oh. You're half right. Yeah. But, oh, Guerrera, you're missing something. Look at Cassia's one. Elbow, look at Cassia's example. You guys are missing a preposition. Good job, Christian. Well done. Alina, you got it. Alina got the answer perfectly. Yeah. Good job, Elbow. That's it. Went on to. So after opening the meeting, the chairperson went on to introduce. Went on to introduce the first speaker. Well done. Go on plus to infinitive means to do one action and then move on to another. Okay? Number 2. Complete the second sentence using the word given. So please don't forget that you need to submit your application before Friday. And we need to use remember. We need to use remember. So please don't forget that you need to submit your application before Friday. What do you think? Yeah. Good job. Guerrera, Alina, Elbow, Sunzi, Rezi, you got it. Guys, good job. Please remember to submit your application before Friday. Please remember to submit your application before Friday. Brilliant. Christian, good job. Good job, Mr. Foster. Yeah. So, remember plus to infinitive refers to something you must do in the future. Brilliant. Number 3. Complete the second sentence. So, I still have vivid memories of visiting the Louvre for the first time. And we need to use remember. I still have vivid memories of visiting the Louvre for the first time. Sunzi, you got it. Well done. Alina, good job. Cassia, well done. Andy, you're missing the verb at the end. Christian, you got it. Rezi, you got it. Hello, Anik. Good to see you. You don't have to say vividly. You wouldn't say vividly visiting. You see, vivid is an adjective for memory, Elbow, so you don't need that one. I still remember visiting. Good job. Mr. Foster, Andy, well done. I've never visited the Louvre, Mr. Foster. I would like to, I'd love to, but I haven't had the chance yet. I've been to Paris a few times, to France, but I haven't visited the Louvre. It's on my bucket list. Remember visiting. Good job, Masri. Yeah, you see, I still remember visiting the Louvre for the first time. Okay? I still remember visiting the Louvre for the first time. Still remember visiting. Well done. Okay? Yeah, refers to a memory in the past. You've been there twice, Sunzi. Really? Wow. I really want to go. Elbow, I don't know if that's... Was it, guys? I don't think it was the Louvre that the paintings were stolen from. I think it was another museum, wasn't it? I think it was another museum. Hey, Martial. Thank you. That's awesome. Christian, Rezi, that's awesome. I'm just seeing now there. It's come up there, Martial in blue. That's really sweet. Thank you. I think it was another museum. Guys, you can maybe confirm that, but I don't think it was the Louvre it was stolen from, was it? Hello, user Wanik. Hello, Masri. Okay, user Wanik, you're welcome. You're so welcome. Okay, next one, number 4. The company apologizes for informing customers that prices will increase. This is a hard one. The company apologizes for informing customers that prices will increase. And we need to use regret. So the company, customers, that prices will increase. Mr. Foster. She's really interesting. Yeah, they might. She's a really interesting person though, isn't she? The Mona Lisa. Elbow, you're almost correct. Oh no, good. Yeah. You got it. Yeah, well done. You got it. Yeah, Elbow, well done. Cassia, good job. Alina, good job. Sunzi, good job. Christian, Rezi, good job. Alina, yeah, okay, good. Yeah, Jairo, good job. Sunzi, good job. Janat, hello Janat. Masri, good job. The company regrets to inform, very good. Carly, Brett, well done. Regrets to inform, good job. Asmal, yeah, okay. User one if you want to. Regrets to inform you, very good. Mariposa, well done. Regrets, Mr. Foster, yeah. The company regrets to inform customers. The company regrets to inform customers. Brilliant, well done. Okay, why? Regrets to plus infinitive is the formal expression used in announcements and official correspondence. Okay, regrets, of course. Okay, well done. Alright, number 5. And I think we'll do one more, guys, and maybe we'll call it a night, okay? Because it's 8:30, and I need to wake up really early tomorrow morning. But like crazy early. I need to wake up at maybe 2:30 in the morning. So really easy. Mariposa, you're English, yeah? That's okay. Okay, cool. So we'll do, this will be the last one for today, right? So, looking back, she wishes she hadn't accepted the promotion. Looking back, yeah, good job. Looking back, she wishes she hadn't accepted the promotion. Looking back, she wishes she hadn't accepted the promotion. Yeah, good job, guys. Brilliant. Chimen, good job. Sandeep, brilliant. Christian, good job. Elbow, well done. Jay, well done. Madalena, excellent. Cassia, good job. User 1, you're missing the verb. She regrets you're missing the verb. Janat, good job. Rezi, good job. Good job, Mr. Foster. Okay, Elbow, no problem. Alina, brilliant, well done. Masri, you have to say regrets. She regrets. Told them to proud stand about the premonition. Oh, Nick, okay. Jairo, she regrets accepting. She regrets accepting. She regrets accepting. Yeah, she regrets accepting. She regretted accepting the promotion. Looking back, she wishes she hadn't accepted the promotion. She regrets now because it's current, yeah. She regrets, okay, at the moment. That's awesome, guys. So I'm going to put this in red so we know where we are for tomorrow. Okay? Awesome. So guys, I hope you have a lovely Friday evening. Thanks so much for being here. That was a lot of fun. I will put this video on YouTube, okay? Madalena, just send me a WhatsApp if you want to be in the WhatsApp group. You can get my WhatsApp number on my website. It's on in the link in the bio, in the TikTok. Just go into my website and you can get my WhatsApp. Send me a WhatsApp. Hello Vikki, I am Madalena. Please put me in the WhatsApp notifications group. And I'll add you to the group. Oh, that's great, Christian. That's really cool. You learned a lot today. Awesome. George Sand, because the salary is same like before. Maybe that's why she regrets. So she has more work, George Sand, and she has the same salary. Yeah. So it's for nothing. Could be. Thank you, Jim. You too. What time will you start tomorrow? The live, or will I wake up tomorrow? Because I'm waking up at about 2:30 in the morning. The live, I'm not sure. Because tomorrow I have some things to do. I will try to do something around 4, 5 or 6, around that time. I'll put it in the WhatsApp group when I can do it. Okay? Awesome, Madalena. The number is also in the document. Oh yeah, it is on the document, Gary. It's true. I forgot that. Cole told me to put it on the document. Hello, Cole. I don't know where you are, but that was good advice. Do you have YouTube? Yeah, Jim, I've got YouTube. It's English with Vikki. And all the classes, like the last 2 weeks, I think, we're putting on YouTube, so you can check the classes there. You're welcome, Chimney. Awesome. Cool, Cassia. How are you on YouTube? English with Vikki, Hyro. On YouTube, it's English with Vikki. Thank you, Mastery. You too. Awesome, Mr. Foster. I'm glad you liked it. Which time? You're living in California. Oh, I'm in Madrid time, Janat. So I think it's GMT +2. The number is here. The number is here. Guerrera just mentioned. Can you see? It's up there at the top. Thanks, Guerrera. You too. Yeah, no, I know you're a superstar. I know. Yeah. All right. Cool, guys. Thanks so much for being here and for participating, okay? And we'll see each other tomorrow. All right? Have a lovely evening. Thanks, Hyro. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.